Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Fade here, my Imperial Agent, and we are on the world of Belsavis, a world very much similar to Hoth, yet it has some tropical rifts layered throughout the world itself, and it is home to one of the most hidden Republic prisons here in the galaxy itself. The Imperials have of course made a beachhead, and we've been tasked by a member of the Imperial Guard to give aid in releasing a group of Sith Lords together known as the Dread Masters. There are a couple of Special Force Operations groups working towards their release, and yet they've lost contact. In addition, we're trying to find a lead, more information about this third group that are trying to influence the galaxy and what they're up to. We believe they have some secrets hidden deep within the prison. But for now, we are actually going to contact a Sith Lord, Lord Medichas, about how we may get in contact with the operations groups. Oh dear.
Welcome, Agent. I take it Commander Callum sent you to lend us your talents. I'm Lord Medichas, leader of Operations Group 5. We started this riot by arming prisoners and pointing them at their Republic captors. But our primary goal is to extract certain inmates held deep within the prison.
Commander Callum said they were Sith Lords.
Correct. The Dread Masters. They can reach out through the Force and pierce their enemies with terror. Whole armadas surrender to them without firing a shot. The Republic claimed the Dread Masters were killed in the last war. Returning them to the field would be a crowning achievement.
Do you have a fix on the Dread Master's location?
The Republic moved them into the deep prison. We've heard nothing since. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
Don't give an inch of ground to the Republic.
We're trying, but the prison guards aren't helping matters. They're hiding behind force fields, and they've just deployed mechanical peacekeepers. These Warden droids have enough firepower to incapacitate a small army. The rioters are losing hope, but we can reignite their rage. Destroy enough droids and the convicts will smell blood. They'll practically defend our landing zone for us.
We'll see, if I have time.
Crush the Warden droids beneath the might of the Force. Inspire the rioters' confidence, and they'll gladly fight our enemy for us.
It is certainly not our primary focus, but we can certainly look into aiding Imperial interests. Obviously, I'm still feeling somewhat ill-used by the mind control, in that it was the Dark Council, it was the Sith, that decided that we were too dangerous. Kind of puts me in a awkward position of whether or not we should actually get along further with the Sith, but we have to be very careful about what we say, and of course how we say it. We do have our heroic mission terminal here. So, Warden droids, okay, they're held in this kind of region here. Seems fairly straightforward. Okay. Hello, Master Sergeant.
Welcome, sir. Ignore the troops around here. Fear has made them a bit prickly. This prison is far more dangerous than we originally thought, and far older. Many of these vaults were constructed thousands of years before the Republic came. Imagine the secrets inside.
If the Republic didn't build the vaults, who did?
Some long-forgotten alien race. They They used the vaults to imprison all the vile monstrosities they didn't want running amok. We've been blasting open the older vaults in hopes that whatever horrors were locked away might turn on the Republic guards. In one vault we discovered ancient war droids. Ungrateful wretches that vaporized my men on the spot. Now they're on the warpath.
What were a bunch of old battle droids doing locked up?
Perhaps for exhibiting the same genocidal tendencies they've been demonstrating all week. Still, they may have their uses. Those droids properly controlled would be invaluable. However, our reprogramming spikes need to be inserted manually. I've lost 30 men trying to dominate the ancient droids. Validating in a way, but these massacres are crippling us. I need your help uploading those spikes.
This situation calls for skill and subtlety, not sheer numbers.
Once installed, the spikes are designed to make the droids target only people wearing Republic Guard uniforms. Until then, though, those droids will be extremely hostile. If they get you in their sights, they won't let up. And they don't miss.
Okay. There are some ancient droids we need to reprogram. They are just outside of the section we need to go. Okay, that's fine as well. Looks like we do have a heroic mission. Is that here? Couple of Sith trainers.
Next. Name, please.
Cateo.
Let's see. Oh, there you are. Killer Cateo. Butchered an entire squad of Republic soldiers with a shiv.
That's me.
Someone get this man a blaster. Welcome to the Imperial Army, Cateo. If there's anything else we can get you, maybe something dull and rusty, just ask.
The Empire's employing aliens now. How times have changed. 24 years I've been imprisoned on Belsavis. The Republic thought they could contain me, but the Empire proved them wrong.
When we're done, there won't be a locked cell left on this planet.
And I won't leave until we've ground my captors to dust. Every second of imprisonment, I nursed my hatred for the Republic. Finally, the time has come for my revenge. When the Empire released me, the Republic army retreated to their compound to erect defenses. Something vital is behind those fortified walls.
What have you found out?
I'm not sure, but the last time I saw such heavy safeguards, they were trying to stop me from seizing their superweapon. I hunger for their destruction, but I'm too weak to crush their defenses. This battle is yours. Obliterate the Republic compound, recover what they protect, and then bring it to me.
You'd better not be wasting my time.
I'm right. I know it. Crush their turrets, then tear the base apart until you've found what the Republic hides.
Okay. The Sith Lord here believes the Republic have some sort of hidden super weapon. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one I want to get rid of. And where would the super weapon be located? Ah, okay. So, keep our eyes out for any ancient war droids. We have some of the inmates here who Despite being released,
Fine perimeter, though it lacks the elegance of Shadow Town, don't you think?
Indeed. What I was saying is, despite the prisoners being released by the Empire, not all of them are pleased to be here. Now, can I reprogram you? So we're looking for the Warden droids. There you go, that was fairly straightforward. There's another ancient war droid up that way. Some hostile wildlife here as well. We'll head towards that Republic base while keeping an eye out for any more of the war droids. Oh, speaking of. Can I get you without alerting anyone else? Yes, I can. Map. Right, if we go this way, this should be the quickest way to that Republic base of operations. Right, looks like the entrance is on the far side. Okay. They want us to retrieve some access codes. Who is gonna have those? Seems like all the Republic soldiers might have them on their person. Is there someone we can take alone? There's a group. Security chest. There's a group back here. We can use that volatile gas to try and slow them down. Okay, good. Perfect. The access codes. God damn it. Got a little bit greedy for that security chest. This droid does go towards the bonus, so I guess we'll deal with it. Now, will this quest auto-complete? I'm gonna put that gunman to sleep earlier, actually. My bad. Yeah, let's, might as well clear up the bonus while we're here. And what does this data pad contain? We do not know. The quest completed. We didn't even get a reply from the Sith Lord who gave us the task. He probably died of old age. Okay, so, if nothing else, we might as well just jump straight back to the beachhead.
Droids appear to have lost interest in us. No doubt they're hunting down their new prey. Now the Republic can enjoy being slaughtered by these antiquated tools of destruction. I'm in your debt.
Be careful about what you set loose in the future.
Wise words. I don't think I have the manpower to suffer another incident like this. Now that those droids aren't shooting us anymore, we may be able to deactivate a few and study them more closely. In time, we may even be able to replicate their technology. Belsavis is more intriguing than I feared.
The Warden droids are no more. I hope the rioters took note.
Have no fear. Thousands of prisoners already move against the droids. More devotees follow your footsteps every minute. Many have died in the process, but that's normal.
Dismantling those droids wasn't the easiest thing I've ever done.
I respect the effort involved. Each warden droid has the strength of dozens of prisoners. Still, we need more convicts on our side. Turn this mob into an army, and the Republic will be permanently occupied. An army begins with generals. We must provide the prisoners with the leadership they require.
There must be plenty of leadership material locked up here. Break them out and put them to work.
Exactly. There's a carbonite storage facility in the intake yards, full of frozen convicts. Some were rebellion leaders, others simply murdered every guard they found. We need both persuasions.
Sounds fast and easy. Leave their rescue to me.
Excellent. I've taken measures to maximize the benefits of this operation. Prisoner, what of your mission into the Carbon Gallery?
The crisis response unit ambushed us. I got away. Only me.
Excellent. Ruga took the bait. Now you can free the frozen prisoners and wipe out the crisis response unit all at once.
Who are these guards exactly?
They trained for everything. Hostages, riots, Sith opponents. They slaughtered us.
Another word, inmate, and I'll throw you back in prison. Ruga's men are dangerous, but don't let it give you pause. Destroy the guards and defrost the prisoners. They'll turn this riot into an organized army. Then we'll have safe passage to extract the Dread Masters.
Delightful. You have indeed complicated matters. I suppose we would have had to face them eventually anyway. Companion gifts. Okay, locate the Carbon Gallery. Ah, yes. We are on the PvP instance, aren't we? We are instance 5. Now, is it straight ahead or... does it matter? I don't... Go this way. We have a level 80 sorcerer also here. There was a third person on instance 5, but they must have just left. Oh, we actually have some of the inmates working with the Empire. Good, we're not having to kill everyone. Bypass the guards. Oh, of a security chest. Okay. Oh, I see. We actually have a bonus mission for freeing the 4 prisoners who we want to recruit, as well as dealing with the prison guards here in the Carbon Gallery. These heavy restraint droids have an annoying knockback facility. I am having to be a bit wary. There's one bonus mission complete. Ooh, that's a lot of dead soldiers. We are looking for the controls so that we can disable or free these prisoners. This droid. We'll deal with this droid first. We're going to have to deal with some of the others, I think, guarding the prisoners as well. You can see it was trying to channel up its knockback ability there. Level 74. Getting close to the point where we can start looking at taking an item for our tactical slot. Okay, gallery is cleared. Now we just need to get down and get to the thawing controls. We can only thaw out one grid of prisoners. Grid 1 houses murderers with criminal pathologies. They will escalate the war. Grid 2 houses agitators of large-scale protests and riots. They are likely to organize revolts. Do we want prisoners who will just murder anyone and everyone? Or get people to organize the revolutionaries?
Nothing like a rebellion to shake things up.
I hope you're proud. Your time on Belsavis is up.
You have anything to back that up?
Listen close. I've been serving reality to slime like you for near 20 years. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
You can't scare me off, Ruger. I'm here to stay.
I'll enjoy throwing your stubborn carcass in jail.
So that was the Marshal himself, this Ellis Ruger. Seems we're done for now. We can go back to the lodgement. We'll leave the agitators to start stirring up and organizing the inmates. Hopefully they'll cause more problems.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners. I freed the agitators. They'll give these prisoners a purpose.
What those convicts lack in brutality, they make up for in wits. And they've already organized a large-scale riot. Ruger will not be pleased.
He called to threaten me. He seemed unafraid.
Ruger's tamed prisons before, even restored order to Coruscant's depths. It's time we end his career. The only thing keeping us from his throat are the force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
This Deveronian just got out of prison. There must be 100 things he'd take in trade.
We offered him a shuttle-off planet, weapons, aged Corellian brandy, even female companionship. Golan turned everything down. He knows the key's valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent. The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Belsavis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Ruger's guard station.
Just tell me where to go.
Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Ruger will change the lock frequency on the security fields. Secure Golan's key, and Ellis Ruger will be exposed.
Okay. Sounds straightforward enough. Find Golan the Mad. The Republic tried executing 4 times. I wonder what happened in those attempts. As in, did they actually give him some sort of lethal injection? You know, firing squad, and it just didn't kill him? Or was his, like, day of death kind of postponed due to electrical faults? Not enough power to go to the electric chair. Now, this apparently is where Golan has made himself a little bit of a home. And ooh. He does have some force techniques. It weren't enough to save him, of course. Now, rather than go back to the lodgement, the Empire does have a small base further ahead here in minimum security.
It's done. I have the key to the security fields.
We must strike quickly, before word of Golan's death spreads. Ruger is finally vulnerable. If you're ready, we can end his campaign and secure this landing zone for good.
How much resistance is Ruger packing?
He lacks his crisis response unit, but the guard station will be full of veteran soldiers. Expect the worst. Use the security key to drop their shields. My teams will cut off Ruger's backup. No one gets in, no one gets out. We'll give you time to work. Just make sure Ruger doesn't escape.
What happens when Ruger and his men are captured or dead?
Then it's done. The Warden will have only stragglers to enforce his will. Our shuttles will be free to fly out anyone we desire. But let's not speculate. Go to the guard station and strike at Ruger. We will be behind you.
Okay. Straightforward enough. We actually have a Imperial captain here.
Seriously, Captain, you gotta stop sending your men down here. I'm running out of places to hide the bodies.
Then fight me, you coward! We'll see how long you... Hello? Hello? You must put a stop to this. That madman is disrupting my mission and butchering my men.
My duties are to the Empire first, and your wounded pride last, Captain.
But he would... Ah, you're right. Duty first. This dungeon houses many loyal Imperials. My orders are to retrieve the prison records so we might find and liberate these patriots. The problem is, a group of escaped cyborgs calling themselves the New Men have taken up residence where those records are kept. They're slaughtering my men.
Sounds like you could use a hand.
My thanks. These new men are making a mockery of me and my troops while the Empire's most trusted vassals rot in their cells. The records can be accessed via the Central Records Terminal in the Prisoner Transfer Station. The Republic may still have a presence there. Remember, the new men are the worst of the worst. Cybernetically linked to each other, metal spines full of adrenals. Try to shoot first.
But really, we're just there for the records, aren't we? Okay. See if we can bypass those cyborgs and just get the records that you require. Then you can save sending men in. Just to get them killed. So we need to get in here and lower the force field to get to Ellis Ruger. First things first, into the processing center. Let's see how easy they're gonna make it for us. Apparently very easy. Too easy, perhaps?
The Imperials can't get their hands on that data! Open fire!
Oh. There was indeed a Republic presence here. Not a very large or smart one, of course. And into the Republic Guard post itself. Trying to avoid the veteran guards here. There's only really one man we need to deal with.
Well, now, there's two ways you can leave, Imperial. Cuffed down or feet first.
I'm walking away from this. You won't be so lucky.
Feet first it is. All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
You're awfully eager to die.
No, I'm just disinclined to make a show of it.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Bad news, Warden. You're going to need a new peacekeeper.
Wait! We can negotiate this. I've seen you on our cameras. You're with the Imperials. What do you want?
My only desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster! Ellis Ruger! He was the last hope for law and order on Belsavis! I won't forget this! Warden Grawl, out!
Ah, well. We weren't exactly going to just let him go. So, speak to the good captain, let him know of the files, the records we retrieved. And then back to the lodgement we go as well.
I have the prison records.
Let me see. Registries, cell block numbers, access codes. It's all here. Perfect. I'll have this information transmitted to every Imperial officer on Belsavis. I assume it all went smoothly.
There were Republic troopers waiting for me.
And yet you still managed to return. Impressive. You've guaranteed the freedom of countless Imperials. Our brothers and sisters will soon be free. Thank you.
Okay. You are welcome. And back to the lodgement once again. Have you not got on board yet? Or are you just like swapping who you're choking?
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Ruger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
What happens next?
I will fortify our landing zone and feed the riot. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medishers. Come in, Lord Medishers.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Ruger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
I've defeated Ruger, the Republic's dealing with the riot. What's left?
The Republic may be the least of our worries in this prison.
Lord Medishers is right. That's why he'll defend the landing zone against further Republic interference. You will perform the rendezvous.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp, but be wary. The Republic is conducting strange experiments with the inmates there.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Strange experiments indeed.
The landing zone site remains secure.
Okay. We will take a break once again here in minimum security. We do need to travel over to high security now to locate the next member of the operations group. Find out what the situation is there. But before we do that, of course, we need to assemble our prison team about this Mega Security Ward 23. So, I'm gonna have to, find a way to look like a prisoner. And, as I say, we'll probably bring Kaleo down from the Phantom. And then we'll, see if these prisoners will be cooperative. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.